Hello everybody. Today it is just me, Moonraker505, as Jersey Squid will not be joining me, as I am in BeamNG.drive. It's a completely different game. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's actually the sequel to Rigs of Rods, which is a very popular game on the channel here. That's what our first video was. But this will kind of be going through in the background, as Dressy will be uploading videos just of him as well. But it's just going to be a little side project, I guess, for me, as I will be recording BeamNG.drive quite a bit, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So today we are going to be going around this track here. This map is called Bahamut. Again, I will have the purchase links for BeamNG.drive. It is actually $20 if I remember correctly, which is well worth it. I have over like 430 hours. But this is a great game. I highly recommend it. I will leave all the mod links that I used and stuff in this game in this video and the game. I will leave that in the description, but without further ado, let's get straight into it. So we're just going to be taking this track in the default truck. This is the truck that you get when you spawn in, and I haven't bothered changing it. But let's go around here. It's a little bit of a more detailed game than Rigs of Rods, and obviously Rigs of Rods from 2006, so that's kind of made a difference as well. As we head along here, you can see the bed shaking a bit of the truck as we fly along these corners. Handbrake the corner a bit. Hoping we can get some good times around this track. I'm just hoping to make one lap, and I shall time each one. But as we go along here, little jump. There we go. Pretty bumpy. But I think the trucks or the higher suspension cars will will fare a bit better on this track than especially like the lowriders and the just the street cars. But yeah, so we're almost I would say maybe a quarter of the way through this first lap here. Each vehicle that I do, each episode will have I'll say about one lap, and we'll see how well it goes. A bit of slow motion here as we hit that that rock. Oh, our radiator is damaged, as you can see down on the part down there. Turning the last hairpin. Flying down. Oh, I'm running off the track a bit, which is fine. Trying to keep it steady on the way through this corner here. And these are the jumps that will kill your vehicle as you're flying through them, as if you don't get enough speed, you will lose quite a bit of time and you will damage your vehicle quite a bit. But as we're heading through here, a few jumps here and there, you know, normal stuff. Heading through here, it's good time so far. This is a good normal time. This is a good base time. Hopefully, we can get faster as we go on. That's going to be a back cruncher. Pretty rough on the landings here, but other than that, we're doing pretty good. As we head along, going 40 miles an hour as we cross that jump, 50 miles an hour as we cross that one, around the last corner. Hopefully we can get a good slide here, missing the last jumps, and we're at the finish line. Yeah, that was a very excellent run by the classic D series. We'll see what the times are at the end of the video, and let's hop on to our next car. Alright guys, here we are with the next car. This is the Hirochi Sunburst. This is a lower spec model, as you can see by the back here. All-wheel drive still, and it's the S version, but still lower spec than some other cars that we will be taking on this track. But I think it should get a better time than the D series we just had run. So let's get straight into it. Heading off, we get some pretty good acceleration, as this is a fast model sports car. Again, I don't feel the suspension will hold up very well though. As well, if the car does not make it past 1 lap, then I will just reset it at the point that it failed, and I will have a section for cars that didn't make it past 1 lap and how many resets they had. I'll also be adding some extra time onto the vehicles, about 10 seconds for each reset. I'll be adding an extra 10 seconds on each reset that I have to do for each vehicle. So moving back onto this SBR4 here, we're getting pretty smooth. We haven't had too hard of a collision yet, but it's getting a little bumpy up in here. Not very wide traveling suspension or anything, and the windshield is cracked, which is not a worry, as it does not affect the car that much, except if you're inside, which we may have an all inside camera episode. Anyway, as we move along here, we're coming up to the big jump of the track. Getting a little bumpy here. Try to land it as smoothly as possible. Here we go, some slow motion over the jump here. Oh, it might be kind of a harsh landing on the front of the car, but we should survive that, and we will go for a roll. Well, let's flip it over as soon as possible, as we are being timed. Great, that was not a very good job of flipping it over, was it? There we go. Okay, let's go, SBR4. So, I think we have damaged our wheels a bit. As you can see, it's not accelerating very much. Come on. Sometimes it may just be better to accept the extra 10 seconds if your car is badly damaged enough. But we'll see how long it'll last for. Ooh, the landings are getting harsher as we cannot get up to speed for the landings or the jumps. But let's keep going. I think I'm gonna have to take a reset here in a second here. Yep, I'm taking a reset. Here we go. This is not a very smooth journey across the jumps here. We made it pretty much unscathed, but we are still fighting the jumps on our way up to the the jump up here. I'm gonna take a roll. Hopefully we don't damage too much of our axles on our wheels here, as if you get damage to your wheels, this is gonna be hard to turn and accelerate. Moving on. We have another broken vehicle. Not wanting to go very fast, but I'm not going to take another reset. I may just have to take a reset. Take that back. And it's 2 resets, which is 20 seconds to the SBR4's time, which is not very good, but we are still going. Us going faster on certain places may make up for the loss of time of 20 seconds. We shall see what happens here across the last jump. Alright. Not a bad run by the SBR4, but extra 20 seconds will be added to its time, so that's not the greatest thing that can happen to a car, but we'll see what happens in the next car. Last car of the episode today. Alright guys, we are back. And the last car that will take the Bahamut course on today is the Hopper. This is the lower spec model. I forget what exact model this is. ZXT6, as it says on the back. But we will be seeing how this model fares. This is a little bit more of an off-road car. As you can see, it's kind of a by Bishu, and it's based off the Jeep, I believe. But you can see the suspension is a little bit stronger and should hold up. We got more suspension room, as you can see here. When we pull the car down, we have lots more room to work with. When hitting those hard jumps, you can really hit them a little bit harder and get a little bit more speed over them. But anyway, let's get straight in. So, Oh, this is a manual gearbox as well, which is very nice. Hitting the first corner here, giving a bit of a slide, but still going nice and strong. 50 miles per hour through the first corner. Coming through, getting a bit of a slide. That's not very good. Don't want to hit those boxes. Oh. We are off the map. I shall just teleport. I shall just teleport it here. That wheel, we will say, was damaged by the boxes, even though it was kind of my bad teleporting, but it is fine as it did fall off the course, probably from my bad driving. But anyway, as we continue, try to slide around these corners here as fast as possible, keeping it in a straight line, hitting the first jump of the actual course. Oh, that was a harsh landing, but we're gonna keep going. Sliding a bit, but continue to push forward, hitting the jump all right. Little bouncy, not the greatest, but we are still going strong, which is very important. No resets have to be made yet, but we are still going. Little bumpy here, it's gonna be some bad landings. I could just tell that one was coming. Here we go, up around the corner here. This is the big jump coming up here. It's gonna be a little bumpy up the hill here. Taking a spin, which is not good because when we hit the jump, it'll not be in a very good state. Heading a little bit to the side. Oh, all that suspension's taking a hit. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's get it right back on its feet as quickly as possible, or its wheels, I guess you could call it. There's the finish line over there. We just got a bit more to go. Keep going. That suspension being wrecked in the front is not helping it one bit. It is steering slightly to the left, which is not very good at all either. Still got good amounts of speed in it. Oh, drive shaft from the front of the car is gone, as I believe this is an all-wheel drive car. Yes, it is. So we can still go, but we have lost front drive. Continuing to slide around the corner here, we have the last of the, or the second to last of the jumps here. Having that bad steering is not helping a lot right now, and trying to keep it in line with the course is very difficult as I'm using most of my ability here. Okay, first person not looking too great in there. You would still be alive, but it'd be a little bit of a harsh ride in there. Sliding through the corner, we do a bit of a spin out. Reversing, if you can actually find a reverse gear. We're just going to spin this guy around here. Heading off to a slow start. We're getting onto the last of the jumps, the last section. And then we will see the final end right there. I feel the hopper is going to have the worst time as it is very slow, and that suspension ding in the front there really caught it off guard. I could give it a reset, but then we would just lose more time, which is not very good. So as we head along here, sliding it through the corner, taking the corner a little too tight. Bit of a sliding problem there. And yes, I am using the arcade automatic. If you do play this game, you will know what I'm talking about, but it is a horrible mechanism. Holy crap. But I do have a Logitech G27 racing wheel, but I will be using that in later videos. Anyway, back to the hopper. Did a pretty good run there. Pretty fast, and suspension held up all right, though it did take a few dings on that jump, on the large jump just behind us there, just over here. But yeah, it fared pretty well. It kind of took a turn for the worse at the jump back there, as when we hit the ground, we popped this wheel right here. But other than that, I'd say pretty good run by the Hopper. So let's take a look at all their scores. Alright guys, we are back at the end of the video, and this is where we give all our scores. So, for the D series, we have a time of 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Now, these are just kind of rough estimates, as I do not have a definitive starting and ending section, so give or take a few seconds. Next, we have the SBR4 coming in second place with 3 minutes and 53 seconds. But with the addition of the extra 20 seconds from the 2 resets we have, we are now at 4 minutes and 13 seconds. Still putting it in second, but a lot closer to third, with the Hopper of 4 minutes and 25 seconds. That's it for the first BeamNG video today. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And I've really enjoyed this myself. Like, I love playing BeamNG. It's like a game I play all day, every day. And I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it just as much as I have enjoyed making it. So, see you next time.